Transformation is real. Keep showing up. I want to share three reflections with you that will definitely help you, especially if you are a healer in the early stages of your journey. And these are changes that I've noticed in my own life. These are changes, of course, that I hear members of our community ask about. You know, when will this happen in my life, or how do I really know if I have already transformed? All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier iHypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. So, as promised, three reflections that will help you on your journey, especially as a healer in the early stages of the journey. That's interesting. I'm hearing sounds overlapping. All right, let's get started. So, as I said, three reflections. The first one, of course, is that you are changing. Remember this, you are changing. When you are in that stage of your life where you're not able to really notice um, very visible signs that you have transformed, maybe when it's in the context of the skill that you're developing, especially as a healer, there can be this question in your mind: have I really changed? And the truth is that you are changing. Maybe not in a way that you would consider to be that, yes, this is change, but the fact is that you are changing. And when you actually notice this, that is really when it's like that's when the party begins. Of course, I'll tell you a little bit more about noticing the changes, but the truth is that you are changing. And a lot of this, the secret sauce is in showing up. As long as you make it a point to keep showing up, you will be changing. And as human beings, we're anyway changing. And as healers, we are anyway changing. But of course, we don't realize it sometimes. So when you make it a point to keep showing up, that is really when you will notice the changes. That brings me, of course, to the second reflection, which I kind of hinted at, which is notice the changes. And so, when you make it a point to be part of a community, when you make it a point to uh, not only keep showing up, but you're able to see those reflections, maybe because you've been doing a program for a while, or maybe because you're learning to be able to use the program to help more people. That will give you a lot of these opportunities to notice the changes. Remember to notice the changes. Remember to acknowledge the changes. Because when you acknowledge the changes, that really is when all of this beautiful magic sauce becomes part of your life. And of course, once you notice the changes, it doesn't stop there. This is really where it's so important for you to, and this is the third reflection, to allow for more. So, in that old expression of dil mange more, make sure that not only have you accepted that, yes, I am changing, yes, I have more of what I wanted a while back, but you also allow for more. You accept and you allow for more, because when you make space for more changes, more transformation in your life, that is when you will receive it. And now it's no longer just about you. It is that you get to take these changes and share it with the world. You get to be able to make a difference in many, many, many more lives. So, as always, these pods are made for you, especially as a healer in the early stages of your journey. And my intention, of course, is to be able to remind you that you are already on the journey. and you're exactly where you're meant to be, even if it means at times it feels like the whole world is against you, or it feels like maybe you made a mistake in starting off on this journey. But the fact is that you are exactly where you're meant to be. And of course, when you have a community, a loving community to support you and remind you that you are more than even you know possible, that is when life becomes absolutely amazing. So, as always, I truly appreciate you and want you to know that you're not alone on this journey. We are all in this together. So, I wish you all the best in finding and discovering more of your gifts and noticing that, yes, you are changing, and yes, you are transforming, and that you get to share this transformation with the world. You get to share this magic sauce and make the lives of so many more amazing people even more amazing. So, as always, having said all of that, remember to live your purpose. God bless, and of course, I'll be back with the next one. We do, of course, record these pods live, so our students do pop in from time to time, and I see Raji's here. So, thank you, Raji, for listening live, and I wish you the best in all that you're doing and all the journeys ahead. And of course, as always, having said all of that, remember to live your purpose. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.